This is a guitar lesson. I'm going to show you how to play Cozy Little Christmas by Katy Perry. Really nice, lots of chord changes in this. It's like a sort of really old-fashioned Christmas song. Lots of movement going on between the bass notes. But it's all quite fairly simple to play, like on an acoustic guitar. It's just little tiny changes in certain chords that give it that movement. So I'm going to show you how to play it. So first thing we're going to do, we're going to play a G, but I'm going to recommend that you play the G by using your ring finger to play the root note, because we're going to need to move these notes. We're going to play that note, and we're going to play that note, and we're going to play that note. Not in that order, but we're going to be playing all of them. So it's easier if you use your ring finger. Then you've got your pinky finger to play the 3rd fret on the bottom string, and you've got your 2nd finger to play the 2nd fret, and your 1st finger to play the 1st fret, all while keeping your ring finger there. So the first chord we're going to play is a G, and all we're going to do is we're going to play the G note on the top string, but we're just going to mute that A string because we're not going to need that, so don't worry about that. And I just like to pluck the bottom 3 strings just using my index finger, my middle finger and my ring finger. So it should be like, I'm also doing the root note as well. So that's the way I play the verse. So first, that's what we're going to play. We're going to play a G. Then we move our pinky finger off and we're going to play the 2nd fret. And then we move that off completely. So the only note that we're actually fretting is that top string, because this is now a G6 chord. So that was a G. That was a G major 7. This is a G6, where we're just playing that. And then we're playing a G dominant 7. So we're going to put our index finger on the 1st fret. And again, that's just going to be there. Then we're going to move to a C major 7. So all we're going to do is, it's like playing a C, but we're not going to play our index finger. We're going to take that off. So they're the only notes we're playing. And we need that note to go. So we're going to go from a C major 7 to, I'm not sure what the chord's called, but it might be a C major 7, 6. Or you could say it's an A minor with a C in the bass. But basically the easiest way to play it, so we've got those 2 notes there. I'm going to move my middle finger down to the next string and put my index finger on there, so we should have these notes. And then again we go back to the C major 7. Sorry. Oops. Yeah, it's important that we play this B string open because we need that. Okay, so just repeat that. So we've got a C major 7, and then the sort of A minor with the C in the bass, and then the C major 7 again, and then we just go to an A minor 7, which is, again, it's like an A minor, but we take our ring finger off. You can choose to play an A minor if you want. It doesn't make too much of a difference. And then we go to a D7 and end on the G. So quickly, if you don't know a D7, index finger on the 1st fret, 2nd finger on the 2nd fret of the G string, and our ring finger, it just makes a little triangle. So altogether, I'll show you what we've got. So that last part, it's C major 7, the sort of A minor 6, C major 7, A minor, D7, G. So for the verse, we play that all over again. So we play it twice, and then when we're on that D7, we don't go back to the G, we're going to play a C major 7 again. Because the way she sings it, it's, we don't need to keep up with the Joneses. So it's that C major 7 again. Our love is... We're going to play an A7. So same as an A, but we're just going to take that middle finger off. And then we go into the chorus. This is probably the easiest part of the song. We're going to play a C major 7. So what that is C major 7, B minor 7, or you can just play a B minor if you want. A B minor 7 is when you take your pinky finger off. So you've got that B minor. So if you imagine you've got an A minor, slide it up 2 and bar, and then you take your pinky finger off, that's your B minor 7. And then we just go back down to an A minor. So back up to the B minor 7, C major 7, then we go to a D7, C major 7, and then the next chord, it's the same as a C major 7, but we're going to move this note up from the 3rd fret to the 4th fret. So the best way to do it, so you're playing your C major 7 like that, you can either put your pinky finger on the 4th fret, or you can just put your index finger on the 2nd fret there and your ring finger there. It should sound like that anyway. So, or you can choose to play it like that. So after that we go to a G, and then G slash F sharp. So it's the same as a G, but we're just going to move our finger down to the 2nd fret. And then to an E7, which again, it's the same as an E chord, but you take that off. Cause I just want a cozy little Christmas with you. So, ends A minor, D7, G. So I'll go over that really quickly. C major 7, B minor 7, A minor, B minor 7, and then on the second time D7, C major 7. So this chord is just called an E minor with a C sharp in the bass. So G down to E7, A minor 7, D7, and that leads us back into the 2nd verse, which is exactly the same as the 1st verse, and then it goes into the chorus, which again is exactly the same. So then it goes into the bridge, which is exactly the same chords as the verse, and then the chorus again, and the outro again, which is just all the same chords. So if you've got any comments or questions, just leave them down below and I will get back to you. I hope I've explained that okay. Sort of trying to guess who's going to be playing this song, if it's going to be beginners or not. It's quite tricky to do this one because it was really just standard chords but with little tiny changes to make them into different chords. So that sounds like a really exotic chord, but it's just an E minor with a C sharp in the bass. So it's just little things like that. So I hope you have fun with this one. It's a really nice song. So cheers for watching.